As you look forward to a Trump administration and what's going on in Washington, how does it affect your climate?
Look, we're all anxious to see what's going to happen, but I think it's actually pretty good that we're going to have someone that understands our industry in the office. I think if you take away the theatrics of what we all have been watching the last couple days or months, and focus really on his economic policy, what he's saying is actually could be good for the country from an economic perspective. Real estate relies on jobs, right? And that's really been the focus of everything he's talked about. Infrastructure spending is great for the industry. I mean, infrastructure is unique in that when you say go with an infrastructure project or a real estate development, you start creating jobs right away. And so we think he's going to focus on that. Deregulation of the banks, critical for the real estate industry. The banks have been hamstrung. They haven't been able to really make loans the way they had in the past. We think he's going to bring that back. Understanding incentive programs like EB-5. So, he understands the business, and so we think that will be helpful. Even as you were just talking about taxes, there's going to be complete reform of the tax code, and obviously that has a big impact on real estate. Given that he is in the industry, we're hopeful that the impact won't be so negative.
So you've got infrastructure, you've got taxes, you've got financing, all
right.
Green lights for you.
Correct.
Is it changing Related's approach right now as you're looking at new projects? Are you changing your calculus right now?
Well, one of the things we're thinking about as I was sitting waiting to come on today was the TPP change. And so we do source materials from around the world, but we've been, over the past couple of years, more and more supplying materials from the United States. And so in fact, we built a factory in rural Pennsylvania just last year to produce our own curtain wall for our buildings, our own facades. And so we have now created 400 new jobs in a state-of-the-art automated factory built in Pennsylvania, where this product would only typically come from China. So we agree with it, and we think it's good for the country, and we're going to shift our business that direction.
Sounds like a Trump tweet coming their way.
There you go, Jeff. But one thing that we do see time and time again is uncertainty, and businesses don't like uncertainty. You rent office space to businesses as well as to retail. Are you notice any sort of uncertainty and question marks or businesses pulling back from renting?
Not really. In fact, last year was one of our strongest leasing years to date. In the past 2.5 years, we've leased almost 7 million square feet of office space from companies all around the city.
There was more certainty the last 2.5 years, but going forward.
Even I will tell you, even in the last 6 months, it's been very strong for us. I think people are they're going to move forward with their business, and I don't think there's been a lot of delay. We have not seen a lot of delayed decisions in leasing because of any impact from the Trump administration.
What about on high-end residential? You've got some pretty high-end units in Hudson Yards. You've leased a lot, but is it more on the lower end? Is that coming back?
So 16 had slowed down, certainly the beginning of the year. The last 2 months, November, December last year, we're actually a big pickup at the high end. Now, I break up the high end into two parts. There's the very, very high end, which people refer to as the 57th Street corridor, and then the upper middle market. We chose not to really compete with the 57th Street corridor, and have built incredible product at a lower price than the 57th Street pricing. So we brought our new first for-sale development, 15 Hudson Yards, to market in September. We sold $400 million of product in 3 months. That made it the fastest selling for-sale development in all of 2016 in just 2 months. So we've had great success to date.
That'll get your attention. That's $400 million.